Have you heard about the the occupation of federal lands in Oregon, the massive protest composed of not 6, but 8 or 10 crazy fuckers? It's amazing. They decided to take over what they call federal land. Now, what it really is a ranger station in the middle of nowhere during the off-season when no one's there. They're not actually disrupting anything except the media cycle, which is enough to annoy me because I follow the media cycle. But why aren't they cracking down on them? Why haven't they set up a perimeter? I know why they haven't gone in guns blazing a la Ruby Ridge or Waco. It's because those are really big PR disasters. They end in needless lives lost, people dead. We don't want that. We don't want that. But you can at least set up a perimeter so that people don't go in and out all day, so that additional reinforcements don't show up to waste their time, because clearly they don't have jobs, so that packages from supporters with snacks and goodies don't come in, as well as packages from detractors. And there have been those. Oh yes, people have sent them big old rubber dicks. People have sent them gummy bags of snacks, specifically eat a bag of dicks. People have sent them a 55-gallon drum of lube. Because, let's face it, if there's one thing we know about those assholes, it's that they're dry. And they could use some lube. We could all use some lube. But we haven't gone in. Why is that? Well, they've pointed out that there are women and children present, but recent media accounts don't even mention them. So maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But maybe it's because they have guns. Now, if you look at open carry protests, nobody cracks down. If you look at Occupy, which was unarmed by design, there was a crackdown. And, of course, I had to engage with some of these clowns on Reddit who said, well, you know, it's public property. They have every right to be there. Yeah, sure. That's a good point. Can I just move into City Hall? Can I just set up a tent in the lobby of City Hall and say, well, I'm a taxpayer. It's my property. It's public property. They go, well, no, this is federal land. Okay, fine. I'll go to the federal building and try it. That'll go even worse, I assure you. Well, no, because this land, we don't recognize the authority. Aha. Whole new argument. Now we're back to square one. There's no right to be there. I believe the reason nobody goes in is because they have guns. Now, Second Amendment supporters, even those close to me, have said things which I agree with to degrees, specifically that guns are the last line of defense against tyranny. Now, I've never had them actually define tyranny in any meaningful way, but that's fine. The truth is, you look at the Bundy protest, the BLM backed down from seizing the cattle because there were sharpshooters on the overpass, because it would have become a bloodbath. And here we are in Oregon with guns, and there's no action. So I have bad news for you, my friends. The next time you want to protest, and it doesn't matter what it is, you bring your guns. It's scary advice. I wish I didn't have to say it, but it looks like the only way the government will take you seriously is if you come armed to the goddamn teeth. That's a scary precedent to set, but I'm not the one setting it. Why would they do that? Do they really want Black Lives Matter to show up armed, open-carried, threatening to kill police the way they have in the Oregon standoff, the way they have at the Bundy Ranch protest, I guess you could call it? It's insane. Maybe that's what we've come to. I'd like to think it's not, but you know, I just work here. I will go to more protests, and I will do so unarmed, because I believe in my right to protest, and if you want to arrest me for it, I'll deal with that in court. Maybe win, maybe lose. But if I bring a gun and I lose, I'm dead. Or someone else is. Or we both are. Or 10 people are. I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm crazy, don't get me wrong. I'm not crazy. Armed protests. What will they think of next?